So I have two, or I can say I have four different kinds of fire alarm pull stations. These two are the T-bar pull stations. These are the handle action T-bars. I mean pull stations. I did not say T-bars. I did. So let's go ahead and talk about these four alarms. Let's start off with this pull station right here. Alright, so this fire alarm pull station is comparing to this kind of pull station, but this one is a break glass pull station's version. So as you can see, this one says fire alarm pull down, but this one I do not have the glass for it, but I broke it. So to break the glass is you're gonna go ahead, get the hammer, smack it down like a couple of times, you just break it. Or if it's too hard, or it's really hard to do it, just like break it down really hard. Just like this. Yeah, just like that. You can go ahead and break the glass and pull it down, so. Yeah. So about this pull station, which is really cool, is the terminal wires. So as you can see, this is dual action. So to pull it, is you're gonna let that hammer thing or knocker or whatever it is, and just pull it down. So basically, when you pull down this pull station, you see this groove. Now, normally this groove is for when the fire alarm is pulled, and basically this T-bar is smooth. But as you can see, you may not push it back up, because basically if somebody pulls the fire alarm in the building, it won't able to put it back up. Or if you did it harder, you're gonna break the fire alarm. So I cannot do that. This is old, because I got it like 8 months ago. So to reset it is you're gonna go ahead and take your Simplex. No, you're gonna take your Simplex CO56 USA key, Simplex B key. So this one fits right into this lock right here. You're gonna go ahead and reset it. So to reset it is you're gonna go ahead and stick your key in, and you turn it to the right, and it flips, and this handle flies back up. So right now this pull station spring loaded. So basically, because I opened it and resetted it, and here's your spring and here's your button. So some kind of buttons do have the white button on the inside, so some do not. But yeah, but here's your silver button. Really hard to, it's really easy to click on. So basically, this one has a Simplex logo here, because usually this Simplex this logo is called Simplex because, like 5 years ago, August 2019, it was like a different pull station, but this one is not the break glass version of it. This one is just the single action version, but I lost one. But now I got this Simplex T-bar. I got the Simplex true double action pull station. So what's the true double action pull station? So that means that it's the break glass version of it. Or yeah, so this one is a break glass version of this. Or if it's a dual action fire alarm, the fire alarm, the one you can like push in and pull it down, like push in, pull down. And yeah. So which is really cool. And yeah, so some pull stations, so this pull station can be addressable, because usually they have the LED right here. So basically when the fire alarm is pulled, that LED will tell you that it's activated. So yeah. And so usually if I recommend about this pull station, is really cool. But instead of this model number, the model number is on, so this model number is on top of the pull station instead of the inside of it, they have it on the top, the model number. So these letters are in alphabetical order, but this one is not even a model number. The model number is 2799, no, 2099, 9799. So that is like this model right here. So if it's an X model, that means it's the about the model number. Or if there's no X on it, that means it's not the model number. Which is this guy. 2099, 97, 67. So yeah. And so if I open up the pole station, look on the inside, you'll see some of the difference. You're gonna put your glass or a brake rod right here. So basically, when the fire alarm pole station might be too hard to pull, this braking rod will prevent you from pulling the fire alarm. So, yeah. So you're gonna put your your 2 screws onto it, and yeah, really cool. And if you look in the back of it, you'll see some of the screw terminals here. Okay, so here are the screw terminals. So here are the screw terminals. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 screw terminals. So if you look at terminal number 4 and number 3, you'll see some of the positive wires. So 4 and 3 are the positive wires. So basically, you're going to get your red or white wires and connect these 2 onto these 4 and 3, which are these 2 numbers into these terminals right here. And how about 2 and 1? Now, 2 and 1 are the negative wires. So basically, if you're connecting to a negative wire, connect these 2 negative wires to this negative terminals. You gotta follow where the black wire belongs. So you're gonna have your white wire, the positive wire, and the neutral wire is the black wire. So yeah, you can mount it onto a simplex bat box, or if it's flush mounted, it could be the bat box right into the wall. So that is this brake glass pole station. Now let's move on to the other fire alarms. Alright, so our next fire alarm, we have the fire alarm, the cover version of it. So about this fire alarm pole station, it's actually different comparing to the this simplex T-bar pole station. But this one is actually different. So this one has a lift and pull cover right here. Yeah, this one's kind of loose. So about this fire alarm pole station is not good, because what happened is this screw is kind of loose. But let me go ahead and tighten this up. Okay, so as you can see, I tightened up the screw. So but this fire alarm pole station has the lift and pull cover. So but this one does not have a lift and pull cover. So this one is the brake glass pole station. So this one is the brake glass model, the brake glass version of it. This one is a lift and pull version of it. So this is made out of metal. This one's made out of plastic. So to pull it is different comparing to this one, but this one has a spring inside of this. So this one has the spring in it. This one doesn't. So to pull it, I do have the hex wrench with me. Where is it? Right here. So to pull it, you're gonna lift this cover and then just pull it down. Oh! Yeah, so what happened is this cover has a lot of trouble lifting something, but why not? But, so as you can see, this pole station right here is pulled. So basically, if you pull down this pole station, you see this groove. This is as smooth as groove, as you can see, because usually I pulled it down. So once again, you may not put the handle back up, because if somebody pulls the fire alarm into the building, or in the building, it won't be able to put it back up. So let's go ahead and reset this. So take your hex wrench. So this one is the hex wrench version. So you make sure to get your hex wrench, and you must go ahead and turn it. Yeah, this cover is having trouble. Uh-oh. Yeah, this T-bar is broken. I'm not sure I don't know what's going on with this, but what happened to this T-bar is permanently broken. Yeah, oh, this one has a loosened screw. Let me go ahead and see what's going on. Alright, so as you can see, I took one screw out of this. So what happened to this alarm, which I'm going to show you, this hole. Now, what happened to this hole, it's kind of big. But, yeah, this thing, now normally this pull station's kind of loose. So basically, now this fire alarm has no screw onto its own cover. That means that you may not lift this cover. But, yeah, like, it's not safe. Let me go ahead and, like, put this right into it. Okay, so as you can see, what I did here is I already put the screw on it, because what happened to the screw was actually loose, but I put this new screw in it, because, it usually holds the cover. So, okay, so as you can see, this pull station has good tightness now, but to pull it, is you're going to go ahead and lift this thing here once again, and then you just pull it down. So this T-bar, is different comparing to this one. This one has its own regular pull down lettering on it. This one does not, because usually it got beaten up because I just actually ruined it. Like, I don't know why I did that. But and yeah. And if you look at the inside of it, and then you have the button in the inside. So basically when the fire alarm is released, basically when the button's released, the fire alarm will activate the alarm. That means that this one has attention if the alarm is activated. And here's your wire that is loose too. Alright, so that's the so let's read the basics what it says. So this one says fire alarm, let you know this is the fire alarm, lift and pull down with an arrow. Alright, so as you can see, now we're at the regular fire alarms. So these are not T-bars, these are like handle actions. They're handle versions of it. So these two have the key lock. This one does not even have the key lock here. This one has a hex or a screwdriver lock. Let's start off with this one. So about this fire alarm pull station is actually old. But what happened is this one is actually loose by its box. And I do not have screw terminals here, but yeah. So as you can see, about this fire alarm is different from this one, but this one I super glued the key lock because usually it just came out. So to open up the fire alarm is like this one takes your drop the keys. Cat 43 keys. And to pull it is you're gonna lift this little handle and just pull it down. Just like this. And basically when the fire alarm is pulled, you may not push the handle back up. So, yeah. Uh-oh. So, as you can see, if I look in the inside again, you'll see some of this. So, basically, this switch... So, basically, when this fire alarm pull station's closed, that means that this switch goes to normal. And if the fire alarm switch is activated, that means it's pulled and the switch turned to activated. Just like this. And yeah. So what I did wrong was I was trying to put the other screw in it, but this one didn't fit. But yeah, but what happened to this thing? This screw cannot take off. The pull station cannot take off the screw because usually the screw is stuck. So yeah. So instead of lifting this cover, you might go ahead and pull down the handle. And I just pulled it now. So also, instead of pulling it, without this handle, you may go ahead and pull it. But if I pull this without lifting it, it's really easy. But yeah, like you may pull down from the bottom of this handle if you want. It's really easy. And as you can see, the model number is on the back. I'm not gonna look. The model number is 278B1120. Yep, I just got it right without looking. Alright, so that is this one. Oh, I'm also missing one more thing. So this pull station has some wires. So different wires. So this pull station on number 4 is the positive. This one, the negative, is number 3. And the positive is on number 2. And negative is on number 1. So yeah. So that is this fire alarm pull station. Alright, so as you can see, where our last pull station we have is the Edwards pull station. But this one's actually different comparing to this one. But this one has the key lock on it. This one doesn't. Because usually there's no key lock right there. So about this fire alarm pull station, I know what the model number is. 279B1110. So this pull station has the dual action bar. And then as you can see, it says lift in, pull handle. So basically, this fire alarm hex lock or screwdriver lock is on the top. So to pull it, is you're going to go ahead and lift in, and then you're going to go ahead and pull down the handle. Just like that. And then, to reset it, oh, I forgot about this one. These two are not spring-loaded, so to reset it, you might go ahead and reset your pull station. You make sure you flip down that switch back to normal. And also, you're going to go ahead and reset your pull station. And then you close it. So without using the lift and pull handlebar, you might go see lift for fire handle on it. You might go see the handle. So to pull it, is you're going to put your finger down from here and just like pull it down. Like, look at this. No, like you have to press it through here. So basically, if instead of pulling it, just like press it right here down the bottom. See what I'm doing? Just like that. Just like press it down. So, yeah, just like press it down instead of pulling it. And then, I almost forgot. This one came with glass rods on it. So, yeah, so once again, without pulling down the handle, go ahead and just pull it with your finger. Or you might go ahead and press it down. Just like this. So this one came with glass rods on it. So, yeah. Alright, so that is all my 4 different kinds of fire alarm pull stations. But thank you guys for watching.